New at 5, more Oklahomans could lose their jobs altogether if the EPA forces the state's major power companies to make some costly changes. They could lead to all of us having to pay more for our utilities. It was a hot topic at today's Corporation Commission. News 9's Adriana Ivashinsky was at that meeting. Adriana?
Well, Kelly, the EPA will not announce what Oklahoma will have to do until next month, but it has a lot of people in our state worried.
Very out here.
Our Oklahoma Impact Team first brought you this story back in March. As part of the Clean Air Act, Oklahoma and all the states across the nation are required to help get rid of regional haze, which is reducing visibility at places like the Wichita Mountain Wildlife Refuge near Lawton, as well as some of the nation's grander national parks. The state's Department of Environmental Quality has already come up with a plan that would reduce the haze, have the state's major power companies continue burning low-sulfur coal for the time being, and then slowly shift to using cleaner burning natural gas by the year 2026. But what will the EPA think?
I think there's a considerable fear that they won't accept the state's plan. Every indication that we've had from them is that they will not.
And the EPA could mandate the state's major power companies to install expensive sulfur scrubbers instead. And that could end up costing them big, between $1 and $2 billion for OG&E and more than $700 million for PSO. That would mean a $10 to $13 increase per month for almost everyone on their utility bill. But the rate hike could cost some of the state's major employers, like ConocoPhillips, Kimberly-Clark, and Valero, more than $1 million per year. And that could lead to major job losses, plant shutdowns, and company relocations.
We can't simply allow that to happen anymore.
That's why representatives from the state's major manufacturers, power companies, and several state agencies all met before the Corporation Commission to discuss the possible fallout and what to do about it.
There's a couple of $2 billion at stake here of mandated costs to the Oklahomans, and we're not going to just take that without a fight.
Now, all the players at that meeting say if this was a health issue, they would be taking a very different stance. But they say this regional haze issue is purely an aesthetic problem and should not cost the state so much to fix. Kelly?
All right, Adriana, we've linked more information about this to our website. Just go to